Hello, everybody. Welcome to Conventional Anime. My name is Liam. We always got Zeke here as well. And, well, this is Conventional Anime. We are watching along with essentially One Piece. We're watching that here right now. On the top right of the screen, by the way, that's the episode that we're on. And down the middle, that's where we are in the episode that we are watching. So if you want to watch along with us, you sure can. It's much easier and a little bit more enjoyable to watch along with us. That way you can see what we're watching. But Zeke has never seen One Piece, so this is our first time going through it.
Please like and subscribe. Also,
Yes.
Liam, I stayed silent because usually you just blitz right through when you introduce me. I love how you just left the awkward pause this time.
I did, yeah, that was bad.
Brook is the boy of the hour.
He's the best boy of the hour.
Oh, he's talking to himself. So that's one thing that Gecko didn't really explain. His cadavers have a personality, but the shadow is what's giving it life.
Yep.
He did not explain how the logic fits there.
That happens a lot.
Like, that's not how souls work. Is he saying that the cadaver had a soul, but no way of moving it? In the shadow?
Yeah, I guess so.
Is a shadow just the muscle and skeletal structure?
It has, like, the movement of what makes us, I guess.
So the shadow is like the backbone and muscles of the cadaver that already had the soul but cannot move. But yet the shadow's memories can leak into the... That's what I'm saying. Gecko didn't explain this, and Oda was like, that's too complicated. I don't want to explain it either.
Pretty much. Usopp's nose is so weird. Oh, that's right, salt is the way that they kill these creatures. It's their weakness. Wow, they're running down a lot of stairs. Holy crap.
How did Brook find this out, by the way?
He must have been, like, messing around with something.
But just the fact that there's no explanation, right? This is the whole arc of we're not explaining anything.
Yeah.
This arc is we're not explaining how stuff works. Just go with it. Which is very weird for Oda, because to this point, Oda has been pretty well, ignoring Sky Island. To this point, Oda's been pretty good at explaining a lot of the reasons that stuff is happening, especially with his devil fruit powers. He's done a good job of explaining a lot of stuff. I mean, we just faced off with Blackbeard, and he explained a lot of good stuff with that.
That's a weird combo right there, those two characters.
It's really shocking. There's literally no bite to this man.
Yeah.
So is this showing me that this cadaver didn't have a personality to begin? There was no soul to begin with.
Yep. It was just a body.
Gecko created this monster.
Uh-huh.
It's not naturally anything.
I think this is naturally just a giant in general, and this is just and then he kind of just, like, rebuilt him.
Oh man, Discord hates you, Liam.
Discord hates me? Is my audio not too good?
I can barely hear you. You were cutting out on that whole sentence.
Barely hear? That's not good. Oh, I gotta love Discord.
I wish I didn't have to. I probably could have just messaged it to you, and you could just like disconnect and come back, but it would have disappeared your icon anyway.
That's true.
You sound.
Am I sounding better? Okay, good. These smaller creatures are kind of weird. I feel like these creatures, the smaller ones, are like actively like created more than
You
them
don't find
just
them in the
being
wild.
a full corpse. Yeah, you wouldn't find them in the wild.
I wouldn't find any of these guys in the wild anymore. They're looking more and more cartoonish.
Yeah.
That doctor had a lot
Also,
of fun just making stuff up.
also they're getting a lot of food.
Again, they're getting a lot of screen time. You know I hate when extras get a lot of screen time, Leah.
That's true.
I detest this so much. This is the worst thing that happened in Water 7 when they had the whole extra brigade and then the fire in the mansion. I was like, get me out of this scene.
A salted fish.
Wait, the
Maybe
special zombie. So not all zombies can do that power?
I guess so. Maybe how Brooke figured out was he was probably eavesdropping, and they were probably speaking out of line. Oh, what? So he can touch it, he just can't ingest it.
He doesn't have a mouth. The middle one has no mouth.
Yeah, that too.
But he's talking. I was gonna eat them too?
I don't.
Eat them too. Let's go! Bye-bye.
I guess he's eating them.
Gecko does not give a fuck. Yo, the princess gotta calm down. You made the damn thing.
Oh, I guess they're not getting eaten.
Is that a churro? Beef
Maybe
jerky?
bacon?
Yeah, beef bacon.
That is
Sounds
not
like
the sound
bones.
you should make. Dried
That was
meat.
Bones, man. He's not a special zombie though.
Nope.
Still died. Well, it's not really a death, is it?
I guess it's a good thing that he never ate that fish then.
They dragging his cadaver.
Damn. That's dark.
Gecko does not seem to care. So Gecko's a fool, right? If it wasn't for those 3 Musketeers, his plane would have just been gone instantly.
Yep.
Gecko's a dumb. This is really going to be worse than Crocodile. I can feel it. This is worse than Crocodile. How is he going to make cadavers that he can't control?
Travel around the sea. There you go.
He instantly cannot control this thing.
Yep.
It's abomination. He's like, I just can't do anything. He didn't even go into third gear for it.
He doesn't need to.
His body's humongous. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This is pathetic, Gecko. What the fuck, man? Are you not a warlord or what the hell?
Yeah, he's just letting this happen. Oh my god, this guy's huge.
It'd be something if he had like a little mallet or something with him. Like a little, what's it called? The shit.
Yeah.
What's it called? That, like trolls have it. Little, I guess it's hammer. I don't know. That, a club. There we go. Like, I thought he would have like a club with him. Got there.
I wonder how big the giant ships are. When
I'm sure we'll find out. We'll go to Usopp. We'll travel. Comment section. I know Usopp gets there some point. We might be able to see ships then.
Like to Albath that they first stated in when we were on Little Big Island.
No. Well, I mean, in the future, we'll see more giants, so we should see a ship, right? Unless you haven't seen one.
I mean, they showed a ship in
a flashback.
Water in a flashback, but it was definitely like a cartoonish flashback.
How? So we've seen big ass ships though. So I mean, it can't be bigger than those, right? Or do you think it'd even still be bigger than those to support their big ass?
I don't know, but it also looked like there was a lot of people on that ship. So like, where would they sleep, or would they just sit there?
Oh, this is the flashback where he probably gets to see where he gets the salt. I spoke too soon. He'll find out how.
Zombies.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, this is.
Yep, there it is. Huh. Thank you for telling us how you found this out.
Oh, what the hell? He has a really weird hairstyle.
The doctor didn't know the weakness.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that's how he learned.
He thought it was the fish part? You're an idiot, Brooke.
At least he still figured out that it was salt.
Off of a threat on the wrong thing. So Brooke thinks he's just a natural human,
No, he knows he's a skeleton.
but he hates it.
Yes.
And he hates all this other stuff too.
Yeah.
Halloween is his worst holiday, huh? Is his least
Probably.
favorite holiday. He probably enjoys
after
Christmas.
after a while, he probably grew to enjoy being a skeleton,
No.
or being fine with being a skeleton.
Or he will go insane, which he kind of is.
Yeah.
Also, he can't die unless you kill him. Like you have to. How do you kill a skeleton?
You have to kill his soul.
Oh, so teach him about the ways of. Nah, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a bad joke. Never mind.
Soul transfer.
And he's humming while doing it.
That's probably why they call him the humming swordsman.
He's actually. I want him and Zorro to spar.
I want to see that too. It might have happened. I just don't remember it.
They're probably not gonna go serious with each other, but I still would want it. He's very quick and nimble, while Zorro is like a powerhouse. So it'd be
Yep.
a cool battle.
Damn.
She needs her beauty sleep.
Exactly.
Oh, how does he know that's his? At this point, Brooke's gonna have to team up with Zorro to get his shadow back. Two swordsmen against one.
Yeah. He said, I really like this guy's sword.
Is a katana.
Yes.
Ain't I smart? Hey Liam, tell
Oh, what
everyone
a
how
lunch.
you just ignore Japanese culture and you just call things swords.
Okay. A katana is a subclass of a
Are you sure
sword.
about
No.
that? Also, comment section. It surprises me that on the level of weebs, I am more of a weeb than Liam in terms of like knowing the culture of Japan and stuff as it relates to anime. I've quizzed Liam on a couple of things, and he has surprised me with not being as in depth.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'm just I don't actively pay attention to Japanese culture. I just like anime. Anime's fun to watch.
But if you're not getting the culture references, is it gonna be as fun?
No, I guess not. That's true. Very different, very different cultures.
That's why he's mad. Don't cut the don't cut the hair because it won't grow back. Brooke, why is your shadow so weak? You,
I mean, I don't know.
Luffy's shadow was rebellious right away.
Damn. Oh, damn. He can jump high. There's this. I don't know how I feel about the filter that they put on the screen, but it definitely portrays that it was in the past. So that's good, at least.
Liam, it's not like what we're seeing is a visual marvel.
You know, you're right.
It's not like we're seeing Demon Slayer level of quality.
No, he's not yet.
Okay, all right.
We still have a couple years left.
Don't insult Demon Slayer, please. Don't insult Demon Slayer. This show could never. The show could never get to Demon Slayer's level.
It definitely gets some really good fight scenes later on.
Unfortunately, with Demon Slayer, it's the plot that weakens at the very end.
Yeah.
So much so that I am upset I bought the fighting video game that it gave.
Did you read the manga for...
Yeah, I finished it. Apparently, the story is that the creator had to rush the ending because of personal reasons, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
But
on
an unrelated note, that Demon Slayer fighting game was a cash grab, and I was upset that I bought it.
A lot of people purchased that game.
Yeah. They thought it was going to be like Ninja Storm, and it kind of was, but it was Ninja Storm Part 1 and not Part 4. Because Ninja Storm Part 4 had everything included. Ninja Storm Part 1 was the beginning. And Demon Slayer, Hinokami Chronicles, should have just covered the whole story. I don't know what. I don't get it. I mean, I should have just waited. If I had known it wasn't going to cover the whole plot of Demon Slayer, I would have been like, yeah, I'm not buying this game.
I read the manga as well. It's an interesting story, but the ending definitely
rushed.
Kind of lackluster. Yeah. Same with Dr. Stone too. After like the main couple seasons of Dr. Stone, or like the main plot points happen, the show, or at least the manga anyways, just hydroplanes it to like to the end of the show.
Speaking of disappointing endings, Rising of the Shield Hero, we're just going to keep piling on different franchises. Rising of the Shield Hero, disappointing. Finished the 22nd volume. To this day, it seems to be the last thing. All right, next episode.
Just get yourself off. Hello. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
A man's promise never dies.
We're talking about anime, almost like we're an anime channel. And we really should put out different forms of content because we always have stuff to talk about.
One Piece watch longs, yeah.
We always have stuff to talk about when it comes to anime and manga, but we just don't create the videos for it, which we need to do. This is going to be our... I'm not saying it. No, this is going to be our summer, Liam. I'm putting my foot down. This is our summer. We're going to have content.
Okay, I'm fine with that. We just have to get it done. This arc definitely goes a lot faster than the other arcs so far, which is good. Is it because we're already like just shy of being halfway done with this arc, which is also really crazy to think about.
Okay, so they've completely nerfed Usopp's speed.
Well, yeah,
he was the last one up there. So from these, go ahead.
No, you can go.
From Arlong Park to now, I want to document how severe Usopp's nerfs were. Instead of making the character better, they've made him continuously worse, and I've already had a shitty opinion of him. Why is he even showing up on screen, in my opinion?
You must be just defeated here, then.
Usopp's so bad he made you yawn.
Yeah, I tried not to talk while that was happening, but you finished your statement as like middle of my yawn, and I was like, damn it. Damn, they thrashed their ship. Holy crap.
Frankie, wait, how did Frankie put grass in a tree on a ship?
Probably very carefully.
Also, shout out to Sunny, instantly getting bumped and bruised, not even a month out into the ocean.
Yeah. Luckily, Frankie's there now, so he can just fix it all up.
But he's probably pissed that the Sunnyflower got all this done to him.
That's true. He will be gone.
The Sunnyflower did not deserve this so quickly to being born. Oh yeah, they still have to get that mini Mary out of the trenches, or they're just going to build a new one.
Yep.
They probably can't build a new one because that's the original Mary's head, right? No, it's a small head.
No, it's a smaller head. Yeah.
So Frankie just made different heads.
Yep.
So he just probably built something.
People are actually listening to them.
Come on, man. This is a nice ship. Oh, okay. At least they didn't break the glass.
Yeah, that's good.
So they're trying to find Luffy's body.
Yeah, this is also a really good way of showcasing what's inside the ship too.
Oh, these are all okay. So they tossed all of them on the ship. They put them on a dining table. That's morbid as hell. Why are they not awake yet?
Also, I forgot kind of what happened to Nami. Did she just get taken away and they were just like, yeah, she's gone?
Why did they not wake up yet? Brook took barely any time to wake up.
What?
Whose shoe is that?
Probably just a random shoe then.
Please knock him out. Gus, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, what is this?
They didn't even want to animate that.
Guess so.
I respect it. It was back in 2002.
Yeah.
Bruh, they're dead, Liam.
Wow, you're gonna blow them up inside of the inside of your ship? I guess you could repair it, but still.
You just did all three of them.
And I guess that worked.
So Zoro's in it for the hotness, Sanji's in it for the meat, and Luffy's in it because she's hot. Wait.
You just
swordsman.
You mixed up all of those.
I read I watched a thing detailing how like Luffy has like no attraction to anybody.
Yeah.
I think you told me actually.
Yep.
And I'm just like
asexual.
Yeah, like what is this? Luffy has no attraction to people whatsoever. He just wants to get stronger oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm watching this scene. This is gonna be ignorant.
Okay. Yeah.
They're putting her in a dress. They're gonna strip her down. This man is a connoisseur. He's a connoisseur. He's like, finally, my talents will shine. I will turn this baby bird into a beautiful swan.
Damn, that's a nice dress, though.
He's got good talents.
Yeah, good taste, too.
The perfect size, tailored just for her body. It's like they knew.
Yeah.
Nami, the ultimate female's body. Perfect measurements. He's straddling, he's mounting. There's no way. There's no way.
This is like the one time where I guess we just get to emphasize everything that is Nami.
I love how the title I put a title a couple episodes back. We can just reuse it again.
We could.
We could just reuse it. What are we doing? A lot of kids grew up with this episode.
What?
He's a true talented connoisseur. He's an artiste. I like to think that those are Hogwarts paintings and they're just being perverted.
Probably. Oh, he's stopping. But you're fine with seeing it?
He's a true professional. He's been watching the whole time. Please
tell
tell
me. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what it's the sound effects of him walking away.
He was watching the whole time.
Damn.
He wanted to get a peek too. You suck. It's your
the
you are
the
not
bishop
husband.
was
You're
also
not husband
there.
material yet.
That's funny.
Even the priest wanted a piece.
Yep.
Do you feel sluggish?
No, I don't. Are you talking about Luffy?
Yes. Oh my god, he was still stuck on that.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too. Get the chopstick out of your nose. Oh, the guy's just chilling there. Okay.
Oh my god, we gotta catch him up.
He doesn't have a shadow.
It's like
Must be
when
really
Goku
weird
lost
to
his
think
tail.
of. He's eating cheese.
Never underestimate a good block of cheese.
Yeah, that's true. I've been avoiding dairy like crazy. I haven't had dairy in 2 weeks now.
How's it been?
It sucks, but it's fine. My acne's going away.
So you have a dairy allergy. Who knew?
I knew.
No.
I just cheese is so good, and everything that is cooked in this house has some form of cheese on it.
I mean, cheese is. Wait, so. But dairy is more than cheese, so you have to be even extra careful.
Yeah, butter. You have a
You
lot
know,
of
there
things
is.
use milk,
You can do.
pastries.
You
Some
can have a
pastries
butter
have it.
substitute. It's called
I
a
just use oil.
It's called a spread. It's like a spread thingy.
Yeah, that's true. I just use olive oil. Luckily, some of the dishes I've used either is it's really marked as you either use butter or you use olive oil. I've just been using olive oil. Like rice pilaf. Normally, you would put butter into the boiling water, and then you'd put in the rice pilaf and let it simmer that way. But instead, you can use olive oil, and it comes out tasting honestly a little bit better.
Have you tried the different types of milks, but besides dairy milk?
Yeah, I've done almond milk and cashew milk and almond. I said almond milk, cashew milk. I think that's it. Just those two. The nut milks.
Drinking the nut.
Absolutely.
The most
That
animated
was
they've
some.
had.
Yeah, that was some animation. My God.
I love how they just took us away from that Nami scene like we weren't going to notice. Give us back our Nami scene.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care
Oh
about
my
these
God.
fools. There's too much testosterone. Give me some Nami.
Yeah. I saw your zombie Zorro. Wow. No different. Oh my God. They look nothing the same. Luffy's giant and Cookin's doggin. Where did that come from? Oh, that's his little like working workshop.
How was I supposed to know this? What is he doing?
It was on the Going Merry. He had that as well.
I thought he just operated off the deck.
Guess not.
I never saw that in Going Merry.
His very existence. Okay. Are they gonna? He's gonna explain it.
I guess this is Frankie giving him his seal of approval that he wants him on the crew too.
I guess so. Yeah, and probably his backstory.
Oh, we're finally getting what he asked him. Damn, it took him long enough. Jeez. I done forgot. Go Kigenyo.
You know how people will react.
Hey, is what I was saying a couple episodes ago.
Yep.
You can talk. Frankie, your whole thing's abnormal. Times change.
Several decades.
I don't get what Frankie's trying to say right now. He's a cyborg. And Robin is the last living person of her island.
Yeah.
This whole world is filled with crazies. I'm sorry, I gave up. This speech is worthless to me. The whole world is... This speech cannot work in the world of One Piece. I'm sorry. We saw a gun in a dog form.
Yeah.
That speech is worthless to me, Liam. Did you not even stop to think about that?
True. We left a crew member at that one location, though.
We saw a dude trapped in a chest. That pissed me off that they didn't free him.
Preventing us from keeping our promise.
I didn't even... I clocked out. I didn't pay attention to any of this. You have to give me the cliff notes.
He's the sole survivor of this ship, and he's trying to... He's made a promise a long time ago, and he wants to fulfill that promise still.
Okay. That's his reason for going on to... Yeah,
that's his reason for living.
What is his promise? We've seen everyone's promise and, like, dream. What is his dream? Yeah. He's still waiting.
Believe that we'll keep our promise.
Oh, who's waiting for him, Liam?
I'm not going to tell you.
No. Is it a crew member?
It's his crew member. His old crew member.
His crew member wasn't on that ship with them, but they were trying to join up with him?
Yeah, so they left it. So he stated, like, about 20 seconds ago.
I tell you, I missed all of it.
On some... Yeah, he left...
LABOOON?
LABOOON! Yes! Yeah!
Fuck Brook.
Nah. You don't like Brook because his crewmate was LABOON?
You remember how I shitted on that whale? I don't want to have that whale be vindicated now. And I love how the people he just talked to have no connection. Literally anyone else on the ship would have responded with LABOON. Literally anyone else he could have said this to would have had something. But for Brook to say this now is crazy. LABOON is still alive. Goddamn whale. They never even showed Brook back then. So did Oda? I don't think Oda knew Brook was on that ship.
He knew Brook was on that ship.
So he had Brook already thought of way back in East Blue.
Yeah, Brook was actually one of the original characters to join the crew.
He was supposed to be?
Mm-hmm.
But then Oda rearranged it?
Yeah.
Oda's a genius, man. Of course I knew that since I'm co-writing with him.
Sorry we never died. I'm sorry we died.
You know, let that slide, Liam? Okay.
I actually was paying attention to the show. I did not hear what you said.
Well, you know, it was truth, so whatever.
I will, when I listen back to this, I'll figure out what you said. LABOOON.
It was true. Yeah, Luffy knows. Luffy knows the whale. Don't show this shit. Oh my god, look how small it was.
Well, they really showing it. This is a tiny-ass resolution.
They just said, we're not going to try and do anything. Look at the... Look at... You see how bad
this
it
is? tiny.
We saw
Oh my god, the scale.
We saw the side panels, and then they had to do even more side panels because it still couldn't fit the side panels.
Yep.
They had the fucking One Piece map. Then they just put a blue fucking. They put a blue.
That's right. So Chopper, Brook, and Frankie, they were there way before LABOON.
No one gives a shit about that whale.
You don't give a shit about this whale. This is the best fucking backstory ever.
Stupid. This whale is stupid. We don't need this. Fuck this whale. Luffy punched him in the eye. That's how I feel.
And they just showed it.
That's how I feel, man. Punched his bitch in the eye. I don't care.
The best.
Look how stupid he is. He keeps ramming him. So he got brain damage. He's stupid. Stupid.
God damn. Stupid.
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 Never gonna be nothing bum ass stupid.
Never gonna beat the bum ass stupid. Gotta get LABOOON. He's really dumb. We got a big old whale. He's hitting his head.
Is LABOOON part of the One Piece rap? No.
No. He's not. Your buddy's dead, but I'm your rival forever.
Good job. Good job.
Damn,
Liam.
You are spot on, Luffy.
No. Fuck LABOOON.
Why?
Pathetic. Desecrated this man and called it good. This was the original crew. This is what people would think of when they think of One Piece, not the new crew.
LABOOON being a part of the crew?
No, bitch, no. Look at Mary. Look how tiny Mary is.
Yep.
But I guess the Sunnyflower still is pretty tiny compared to LABOOON.
And this is all where everybody in the Straw Hat crew was just like, Brook's joining.
So now they gotta bring Brook back just for this?
Yep.
They could literally do that in 5 seconds. Just bring him back and then come back and do this.
They could go back. Well, next episode.
Okay, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. This is a long opening for this episode.
Maybe
it's
not.
6 minutes.
No. Should we?
Yes. Welcome
Fuck
back.
that well.
God damn.
All right, welcome back.
See, look how long that opening was. God damn, 6.5 minutes to cut out.
I have a prediction to how this story is going to end.
Okay.
Oda's gonna finish the story of One Piece with all of the crew members accomplishing their dreams. And I'm gonna detail all. Wow. Okay, Sanji.
Damn. What a way to smoke.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm definitely gonna say my stuff now. All right. Okay. Sanji's dream is cooking the fish from the All Blue, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna serve it to his future wife.
Okay.
Zorro, being the strongest swordsman, is going to have to face off against not only Mihawk but then Tashigi. And it turns out, no, I'm not gonna go that far. But really, Zorro's he's just gonna be the master swordsman. I don't think nothing really crazy is gonna happen there. I would love for his childhood friend to actually be alive, like Quina, but we know Quina's dead.
Maybe she has memory loss. That's probably why she doesn't remember him.
That's why it's Tashigi. Okay.
Yep.
Nami is just gonna be, I guess, really wealthy. She'll go back to her island and build it up to be as prominent as ever. She might even become the future mayor. Who knows? Usopp is a clown. No one cares. He'll probably be somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, shout out to him being better than his father, his fucking deadbeat father, I guess. But I don't know about anything else. I cannot tell you. Chopper is going to find a school for doctors. He's going to be the head honcho of teaching medical knowledge to the next generation. Who else is left? Frankie, I mean, he just makes a ship that they'll sail on for their final ship called Happy.
Okay, yeah.
Then we have Brook finds this abomination. Then we're gonna have the final crew member, Chucky, become the strongest pirate in the world. Only second to Luffy, who becomes king of the pirates because he is a relative of Goldie Roger, which is a fucking cop-out. and plot armor, just like it happened with Naruto and Sasuke being descendants of the original ninjas Indra and Ashura, aka the six fucking what's it called? The six that one dude who was a combination of all of them, ninja. So that's how my that is my prediction for the finale of One Piece.
Okay, well that's an interesting prediction.
Cut, clip, and we're gonna make that into its own thing. There we go.
Damn.
Because people need to see and hear my predictions.
Okay. It's interesting to think. Oda has already like written down like the ends of each of the characters, but as like quote unquote like them as an adult. So like Luffy being like in his 40s and Sanji's being like a little bit older and so on and so forth. And
the only thing
he wrote down.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah?
No, go on.
He wrote down 2 paths essentially for the characters. One,
This
if
art
they
style was
ended
so
up
good. Art and
right?
animation was so good back then. It's a downgrade now.
One of the paths was essentially they didn't make it to the end. They didn't become the Pirate King, and the other path was they did become a Pirate King. And it's really funny. Frankie turns into a literal battleship. He just becomes a boat.
Is that the good ending or the bad ending?
That's the bad ending. Bad ending is Frankie turns into a boat. Oh my god, this guy. Is this flashback? Is this filler?
Ironically, the only thing I care about, or no, not. So ironically, I only said Sanji's gonna meet someone. I didn't really say anyone else is gonna meet anybody at like the finish line. But the reason I say Sanji's gonna serve it to his wife is because I mean he's the closest one there is on the ship to wanting to be romantic.
Yeah.
No one else wants to be romantic but Sanji. So I feel like his conclusion could definitely tie into like him settling down.
Yeah. Also, I like how they're just sitting here chatting about the past when Nami is just getting married.
I thought you were gonna say a different word, but I'm glad you chose marriage.
Oh, would you think I was gonna say that something
that YouTube can't use?
We getting stripped down and changed.
We can't use the words that I thought you were gonna use. But yeah, marriage is a good word to use.
Yeah.
She's reaching the pedestal of adulthood, of womanhood.
Dorcas is the best character.
Imagine you knowing this man's name, but you don't know names of a game you're playing currently.
I haven't. Okay, so Hogwarts Legacy, right? I played it. I finished. I think it was like the first or second dungeon, right?
I like how you call them dungeons when they're just quest lines.
Yeah, I got essentially.
I don't even know what a dungeon is. How do you even call a dungeon in Hogwarts Legacy a dungeon? By that logic, there's 1,000 dungeons. So I wouldn't even know where you were.
Like, they're the main dungeons or the main locations that you obtain the fragment stuff of the past.
Oh, okay. So you passed the second trial.
Yeah. I've entered Fall. That's where I'm located right now. I'm like right when the game decides to go into Fall. So I've only played like maybe 25 to 30 hours.
Honestly,
but I've also taken my sweet time.
I think you're just like the average gamer, Liam. You're just not that deep into it, even though you've played a lot of the story already.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think. It's almost like I wouldn't be surprised if you rated this game not that high. Just because of like, I don't know, for me, it seems like it doesn't impact you as much. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just how you play games.
Well, if I had a better system to play it on, I probably would have just played it all the way through and finished it. But because I'm playing it on my laptop, which is really big and takes up way too much space on my desk, it's insanely loud and overheats like crazy, so I can only play it in bursts at a time because I have to let my laptop cool down. So I can't play it continuously like I normally would any other game. Like when Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom comes out, I guess at this point in time, it has already come out when this episode comes out. I would just be playing it 24/7 because it's so much easier just to play.
You compared Hogwarts Legacy to a Zelda game.
I didn't actually compare Hogwarts Legacy to a Zelda game. I'm comparing the fact that I can only play Hogwarts Legacy on my laptop because that's what I have access to, compared to having access to a smaller console that is meant to handle the game that it's supposed to be played on.
You doing this triggering on purpose. A console, huh?
So I can play Hogwarts Legacy on my laptop, but I don't recommend it. I have to run it at the lowest settings. And running at the lowest settings, I can play it perfectly, but only at the lowest settings. If I bump any of the settings up, it's unplayable on my laptop, and it overheats like crazy. The Switch, I can play Legend of Zelda on it 24/7 and not worry about it overheating.
Is that your only console, the Switch?
I have a PlayStation 4.
But none of the games on the PS4 was something you wanted to mention?
I mean, those games I've all finished. Things like Shadow of the Colossus, Ico, The Last Guardian, Persona 5. Need to finish that one. Honestly, now that I think about it, that's all I played on the PlayStation 4. I didn't really play a whole lot.
You're a Nintendo guy.
Well, a lot of the games I played growing up on like PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3, they're on PC now. So why would I even bother with it? Nintendo is the only company where, unless I want to play it on my computer, I have to steal it.
I just don't think Nintendo's that good. We'll never see eye to eye on that, because the first games that always come out of your mouth are Nintendo IPs, and it just makes me like, what is happening? How?
Well, I guess
how is Nintendo having so much clout? Until
Nintendo games are on my computer, I'm getting a Nintendo console because I want to play those games.
So if Sony so are Sony exclusives just not cutting it for you?
There's no Sony exclusive other than maybe Ratchet and Clank that really piques my interest right now.
That's crazy.
Because Ratchet and Clank was a series that I grew up playing.
Yeah, okay. I guess
Shadow of the Colossus is the only, like, the Ico series is the only series that I actually want to play actively, and I can only play it on PlayStation. I have access to that. I have a PlayStation 2 and a 4 with those copies on those consoles.
It's a good thing we're in the latter half of the episode, because people, like, no one's gonna see this, but my goodness, it's mind blowing.
That's true. Yeah.
This is mind blowing, Liam.
That's actually not true. I know somebody that watches our videos all the way through.
Well, please judge Liam on what is this tomfoolery he's talking about with Nintendo. I really think it's just this is nostalgia. This is literally the hashtag nostalgia is a drug at its finest when it comes to Liam and Nintendo. Because there's no reason for him to just have so much praise for Nintendo over any other like system out there. That's baffling to me. Nintendo does nothing with their technology. Their hardware is just lackluster. But I couldn't tell you. And I just Sony exclusives not good except for Ratchet, or he didn't say not good. You said doesn't pique your interest besides Ratchet and Clank.
Yep. What other exclusives are on the PlayStation that you would recommend to me? And I'll tell you whether or not I would actually play them.
I'm not going to, because you're just pissing me off more. I'm actually fuming. I'm trying my best to remain calm, but holy shite.
There's another series.
There's a reason I call Nintendo fanboys so insane, because of their reactions to Nintendo and what Nintendo then treats them as. And it's just, where is the logic there? Where, like, there's no equal treatment. Nintendo gives nothing back to you, Liam, the fan. But you, the fan, have given so much to Nintendo. It's insane.
You know what? There is one game that I would love to play on the PlayStation again, though it would still be a PlayStation 2 title, would be ATV Off-Road Fury. I want to play that one again.
I just don't understand how you believe in your heart that Sony has not improved in the past 20 years. Is this what you're saying?
No, what? That's not it.
Because you've only
the games that are on the console have nothing to do with Sony themselves. It has all to do with the companies that are making the games.
So you're saying Nintendo's companies are better?
The games that are being produced, I prefer to play.
Okay, yeah. I can't. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine.
So if I were to recommend a console to somebody, if somebody were to come up to me and say, "Hey, Liam, what consoles would you recommend to somebody?" The first thing I would recommend is actually PlayStation. I don't recommend somebody a Switch because it's family orientated. I don't recommend somebody an Xbox because you have a computer. Play the fucking computer, because Xbox is pointless. It is the worst console to ever exist. There is no point in having an Xbox when you have a computer.
The Switch is the worst console to exist. Because it's not a console. If the
that's
Switch,
your opinion.
Whoa. All right, hold on. See,
your opinion is that the Switch isn't a console.
Comment section. I've been talking about Liam on this thing all night before recording, so I've successfully pissed him off. Let's go into his deeper, shall we? Let me search up Nintendo Switch. Let's see what Wikipedia has to say. Nintendo Switch. Where's Wikipedia at? Here it is. Nintendo Switch, a hybrid video game console. Bullshit.
Console. It says console right there. It's hybrid. A console.
It says hybrid.
Hybrid. Okay,
it's a fucking toy.
What about the PSP? Would you consider the PSP a toy or a console?
A PSP is stronger than the Switch. What are you talking about?
It is stronger than a Switch, but would you consider it a console or
what? The PSP and the Vita.
The toy.
The PSP and the Vita are way stronger than this abomination that Nintendo put out for $300, Liam. For $300. And don't even get me started on the OLED version being higher. They're putting that at a higher price.
It's a screen.
For a fucking screen. That no one uses. How many people... God, Liam, at your job, you should just poll every customer and write on your phone how many people say, yes, I play the Switch as a handheld versus no, I play it docked and I use my TV screen. Because
you know what?
I don't know why they justify having an OLED version being priced more. And what's going to be more scummy is when they discontinue the first version and only have the OLED and still keep it at a higher price point.
Okay, fine then. I will have a piece of paper with me at work and I will just question everybody that comes in.
Oh, that's his face. There you go.
Yeah.
This fight scene's been going on, by the way. Brook is getting his ass handed to him.
Yeah. He's definitely not a swordsman. He's more a musician.
So so he could not spar with Zorro.
Yeah. Also, something to know, I've never paid proper retail price for my Switches. I've paid way less than what the Switches are actually worth. Like this Legend of Zelda OLED that I have, I spent $200 on it. Compared to its $400 retail price.
The fact that you sold your first Switch just to get a second one that is Zelda related also is that's I look, it, you know, like I don't know. I've never met such a avid Nintendo fan. That's really what is surprising to me. I don't know how to react because I've never met such an avid Nintendo fan and have been friends with them. So the whole dynamic is so foreign to me. So I can't even hate it. It's just more of like, damn, this is a new experience that I'm experiencing right now. And that's what I'm saying. Nintendo fans are so different. They're built different. They're so strongly attached to what they play to where you just got to shake your hand and say, yay, man, you got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Like, there'll be people with Nintendo tattoos more than any other IP. Like if there's a Nintendo, like if people have tattoos of video games, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be Nintendo related versus Sony or Xbox.
Yeah.
And it's like, you guys got it. You got it.
Well,
on that note.
Whoa, that was new. Thank you everybody for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode, at least in the tail end. So, hey, subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy our content.
If you want more content of us talking about anime, please, it's going to happen. Just give us more, just give us support in the comments. Let us know that you enjoy what we talk about, because we can definitely make different types of video formats and stuff for sure. But like, comment, subscribe, please.
Yeah.
And if anything to add, because we've already gone past the episode.
No, thanks everybody for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, take care. Remember, the Switch is a toy.
Bye bye.